It's your boy, Third Eye, back with another one. And today I want to talk about us, black folks in particular. I was watching this podcast on YouTube earlier, and the guy asked the question, the host of the show, he was asking the question, why are black folks upset at Candace and not upset at Kamala for marrying a white guy, a white man? Now, I told him, I had called in on his show some months ago, and I explained to him why it's like that. And it's all because of one letter, and that's the letter R. See, Candace Owens, she got that letter R in front of her name for Republican. Kamala got the D. You're automatically considered a sellout if you're black and you have that letter R in front of your name and what you represent. You're already looked at as being a sellout because you're a black Republican. It has nothing to do with what school she went to, what neighborhood she grew up in. It has everything to do with her party affiliation. And it's been like that ever since blacks left the Democrat Party. The Republican Party in the 30s. It's been that way. From the 30s until now, almost 100 years later, black folks on the Republican side are looked at as being sellouts or raccoons, And it's been that way for years. I'm going to give you another example. You have Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells refused to give up her seat on the train in the 1800s. But why do we only celebrate or respect Rosa Parks, who did the same thing, but it was only just 100 years later? Rosa Parks did it 100 years after Ida B. Wells. But in the black community, in our black history, we don't even mention Ida B. Wells. It's because she had an R in front of her name. Ida B. Wells was a Republican. Black Republicans are scrubbed in our history. The only one that we get some mention of is maybe Frederick Douglass. That's about it. But other than that, no. That was the prime example of the difference between having that R and the D in front of your name. Kamala's married to a white man the same way Candace is. But Candace got that R in front of her name. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's how it is. And then, we always talk about racism and race is that, race is this. But you supporting the organization that enslaved your ancestors, that told your ancestors and your grandmother and grandfather they couldn't sit at this table, they couldn't eat at this diner, they couldn't drink from this water fountain. But you support that organization today. So we need to stop with the identity politics. Oh, she's a Republican or he's a Republican, he's a sellout. Well, I could call you one too. So let's not do that. But once again, we seeing it 100 years later. We seeing it all over again. It's been happening for years. Kamala Harris and Candace Owens. One's a Democrat, one's a Republican. One is going to get the respect over the other within the black community. Now, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Like the video, share the video. I'll catch you on the next one.